A girl reaches into the clear seawater. Countless small fish, as if summoned, swim towards her. They gather around her. But her secret is far more than that. Every morning, a long line forms in front of her house. Anyone who touches her, no matter how severe the pain, is quickly healed. Even a small wound will visibly heal before your eyes. The residents see her as a savior, even a deity. But as time passes, greed begins to spiral out of control. The once peaceful village starts to fracture. One day, Annie and her friend go up the mountain to play. She finds a giant beehive on the ground. As she slowly approaches, the normally aggressive bees act like pets, landing on her hand. She's about to show this moment when she notices her friend surrounded by the swarm. Seeing her friend injured, she instinctively clenches her fist. The next second, all the bees lose their vitality, falling silent. Her friend is stunned by this scene. Annie is frozen in place. To avoid being seen as an outcast, she asks the other to keep the secret. They reach an agreement, but after that, Annie's abilities suddenly disappear. She can no longer heal others. Fishermen go out to sea, but the catch is getting smaller and smaller. A week passes, and the residents become restless. They hold a meeting late into the night, discussing the future. The next morning, they arrive at her door with gifts, trying to soothe Annie, hoping she'll regain her abilities and return to the way things were. At night, Lisa lulls Annie to sleep. She accidentally discovers that the wound from daytime is healing. She immediately calls her husband. Her husband also notices that an old scar on his hand is fading. They realize Annie's abilities have returned. Lisa wants to tell Aunt May because Aunt May's condition is getting worse and worse, but Nick stops her. If the news gets out, everyone will exploit Annie again. He insists on letting things take their course and not interfering, but Lisa eventually wavers. Late at night, she brings Aunt May home. In a short time, Aunt May returns to normal, but the fisherman's catch remains bleak. Soon, the residents arrive at her door. It turns out the news has leaked. They discover that her abilities only appear when Annie is asleep. Aunt May proposes a plan. She hands Nick a sleeping pill to keep Annie asleep continuously so that everyone can continue to benefit. Nick initially refuses, but after repeated persuasion, he wavers. Late at night, Lisa crushes the pill into powder and secretly puts it in the water. After Annie drinks it, she quickly falls asleep. They carry her on a stretcher and together with others, take her to the seaside. The fishing nets are already laid out. Nick holds Annie and steps into the seawater. Annie remains unconscious. The sea surface gradually becomes eerily calm. This night, everyone is waiting for the same result, but no one knows what is being summoned this time.